Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel, and here's a headline from today. Cardano flips XRP in rankings as Cardano price reacts with 30% spike in trading volumes. So here we go. XRP slipping closer to falling out of the top 10 cryptos by market cap. And I blame the SEC largely because I think that the price of XRP is artificially suppressed. Now, that's not the only reason. There's also the fact that if you look at the top 10 cryptos by market cap, 4 of the coins in the top 10, 4 of them are stable coins. And in fact, you've got 3 of those 4 ranked higher in terms of market cap than XRP. Now, they're all worth $1, so you just print more, and then, all you do is you multiply, and supply times current price, which is always $1. So the more of them you just make, right out of thin air, the higher the market cap. This is why it's so stupid. Like, I'm telling you, people are not coming to Live Coin Watch and Coin Market Cap to find out if a cryptocurrency, a stable coin, is still $1. And look, I understand we had what happened with the whole Terra that stable coin situation. I understand that it ended up going to zero. I'm not saying that it can't change. I'm just saying that's not why people are coming here, and it's stupid. Like, these stable coins are such different animals. It doesn't make sense to, by default, have them in the list. And the reason being that this matters to me is, obviously, with the price of XRP being artificially suppressed, I think that there's like a psychological component that we need to consider, that if XRP for the first time ever falls out of the top 10 cryptos by market cap, there's, in theory, a chance it could dip down even further and scare people. Now, I'm not necessarily convinced that could happen. I've seen people talk about that. It's reasonable speculation. I think a lot of people would probably quickly recognize the opportunity, let's say. But you look at XRP at 8 in terms of market cap, out of over 20,000 coins in existence. XRP is one of only 3 cryptos that has never been out of the top 10 for its entire existence, with the other 2 being ETH and Bitcoin. That's it. Those are the only 3 on the entire planet. And I believe it's the case that this is the lowest XRP has ever been ranked in market cap. It's not the first time it's been in number 8, but to my knowledge anyway, it's never been in spot number 9 or 10. I've never seen that. So if I'm wrong, somebody let me know, but I think this is the worst it's ever been. So it doesn't mean, and even if it falls at the top 10, it's not like XRP ceases to exist. I'm just talking about it could create potentially some short-term market turbulence because people are emotional. But it's just a shame because it shouldn't even be in this position anyway. Like, people are psychologically feeling differently because of the SEC and because of these indexes. They've chosen to put a bunch of stable coins here. Because without the stablecoins, you understand, XRP would safely be number 5 in market cap right now, if not for the damn stablecoins, even with the SEC attacking it. You'd only have Cardano, BNB, ETH, and Bitcoin above it. That'd be it. So we'll see. I don't know. I see people talking about this stuff, and there have been articles, in over the last year and a half or so about warnings saying, hey, we think XRP is going to fall to the top 10. And it's not impossible. It's not that I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it's also not impossible. And I don't like the position that XRP has been put in by certain market participants, including the SEC, let's say. Here is a headline from Crypto Potato. This is from the end of last year. Cardano and Ripple will fall out of top 10 2022 predictions from Arcane Research. So there's still a few months left. Maybe Arcane Research is right. But I want to push back against this because I think the whole situation is complete BS and it shouldn't even be occurring in the first place. Really grinds my gears, folks. But I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I'm not offering financial advice. So, I love making these videos. I really do, but I'm not pretending to be some sort of like fake internet guru. There's no shortage of those people. I have nothing to sell you. I just run this channel as a hobby. But just to be super duper clear, there's nothing special about me. I'm a dude on the internet, right? My name is Moon Lambo. I may or may not be wearing pants. You do not know my current pants situation. So I'm not offering financial advice is the point. And even if I were, would you take it? Hopefully not. I do love talking about this stuff, though. I treat this channel like this is how I would speak if I were sitting down on a patio enjoying a brew with you, having a nice little beer or whatever your cocktail of choice might be, alcoholic or otherwise. Because this stuff is endlessly interesting to me. But there's so much opportunity out there. In fact, so during these times where prices are currently suppressed, including XRP, I am accumulating from time to time. Now, my bags, I already consider them packed as of like the last part of last year, frankly. And I've just been sitting here waiting for altcoins to really rocket, which hasn't happened to this point, but I think it's just a matter of time. So all I'm doing is when I'm purchasing it, I'm just like topping off my already overflowing bags, and it's pretty much just been HBAR. But I actually did purchase some HBAR today. I tweeted this out just a bit ago. Just bought more HBAR at 6.2 cents. My total holdings of it are up about 74% since May this year. This purchase put me past a stretch goal I set, which is just a nice round number. Okay, bull run can start now. If only, right? And I did note in a separate tweet that I'm currently down on the investment, and I just don't care. I genuinely, I could not possibly care less about being down many thousands of dollars in my HBAR investment. I just don't care. I don't want to say what the number is, but it's substantial, and I don't care because you know what I'm focusing on? I'm focusing on the quantity of HBAR that I'm holding. It's the same way I treated XRP for most of the time I've been in crypto. I've been in crypto almost 5 years now. November will be my 5-year anniversary. Most of that time, I was down in my overall crypto investments, including XRP. Most of the time I've held XRP, I've been at break even or at a loss. And I just didn't care. I just kept accumulating. So I'm treating HBAR the same here, even though that's at a loss. I don't care. That's not an indicator it won't be worth more in the future. And maybe even if XRP goes below where I bought it, okay, whatever. I don't care. I'm here for the long. See, the volatility here in the short term is not an indication of whether or not XRP is going to go on a parabolic run ever again. My bet has been ever since the bubble popped several years ago. Either XRP goes to zero or it's going to have a new all-time high. I'm betting on new all-time high, and I'm going to hang out to find out however long it takes. I'm just going to hang on as long as I need to until one of those things happens. That's it. But I will ride this bitch to zero if I have to because I don't care. I am not afraid. And I also have an extremely high level of conviction that it's going to be worth just a fortune in the future. So HBAR is my second largest crypto holding, but I'm happy with what I have. I'll just say that. And there's so much opportunity. It's like you got to understand, like, whatever your coin is, maybe you're not an HBAR. I just mentioned HBAR because I'm into it, and then I know for whatever reason, a bunch of XRP community members also like HBAR. I noticed that's the case, and then a ton also love VeChain. I happen to not hold VeChain. I'm not against it. It sounds like it may genuinely have a utility from the research that I've actually done. I just happen to not hold it, but and maybe I will in the future. Maybe I'll start stacking that. Why the hell not? I mean, if the bear market goes on long enough, why the hell not at this point? But just here's the way that I'm looking at this. Like, the markets are so suppressed at this point when things inevitably go on a run. Like, there's going to be all sorts of people. They're preparing right now, and they're going to achieve life-changing wealth. That's what I believe. And so there's somebody named Charles who tweeted out, HBAR is not going to 10x from here. You're absolutely right. HBAR is going to 100x from here. Now, that was retweeted by Frecky, an XRP community member, who has been in crypto since 2011. He actually does have a financial background, he's informed me. And that's his career, so he's been in this decades of experience. And he's got a very similar mentality in terms of, doesn't matter what the price is now, just like accumulate and then don't do anything until it's worth way more in the future, and then you sell if you want to. That's pretty much the strategy that he takes as well. And so he retweeted that from Charles and wrote, yep, doable based on tokenomics and general market growth alone without mass utility. That's just another level of price appreciation later. Will be fun to see how it is priced in 2025 and 2029 hashtag HBAR. And so that's how I look at it with XRP too. I think XRP is going to be worth an absolute freaking fortune. Even if you don't consider the utility, because today markets don't consider that sufficiently, I still think when this thing runs, I mean, it'll do what it does. So I'm going to be patient. It may seem like forever, and then enough time passes, people start to feel like it's never going to happen. Well, that's how the market shakes you out. So if you want to get out, I'm not telling you to stay. If you want to get out, get out. I'm not telling you to buy or sell or hold. You do whatever you want. I'm just telling you my opinion, which is that this is how I see people getting shaken out of the market. It's not doing. It's like they want to poke over the stick. Like, come on, XRP, do something. Oh, just be patient. Be patient. And so I responded to that though from Frecky, and I wrote the following just for a little perspective, because HBAR is way down from its all-time high of 57 cents. Again, like I said, it's at 6.2 cents at the time I purchased just a bit earlier today. XRP is way down from its all-time high. What did I say? Did I say what it was even? It's at 33 cents, down from near $4 several years ago. So like these coins are down substantially, but to me this represents opportunity. And so I wrote, HBAR going 100x from the current price level only puts it at a little over $6 each. While I don't make price predictions and never will, I'm willing to say that I don't think the idea of $6 HBAR is remotely unreasonable. Yeah, and I don't think that, $10 or $20 or $30 XRP is unreasonable. That's not a prediction. I'm just saying if it happens, that will not be surprising to me. And I'm not saying it would necessarily even have to stop there. I'm just pointing out, like, these are not, particularly high benchmarks in my personal opinion. It's like you consider, so there's half the total supply of HBAR compared to XRP. XRP's market cap at the time I'm recording this is 16.5 billion. HBAR's market cap is less than 1 billion. So, the idea of it hitting these much higher levels, if you're talking about an asset class that's in, the trillions, at some point in the future, presumably over 10 trillion or 20 or 30, whatever it ends up being, well, why can't you have certain coins that have massive market caps? Because understand, it doesn't mean the market cap is not the amount of money that flowed in. The prices just get bid up quickly. Because market cap is just, in crypto, they just take the circulating supply times the current market rate, you multiply it, and that's market cap. But that's not how much money actually went into it. Way less money went into it. Prices just get bid up really quickly. That's all. So there's just so much damn opportunity here, and folks, I'm here for it. I'm just saying, I'm here for it. So despite the scary sounding headlines at XRP and maybe it goes out of the top 10 and all this crap, I say I'm not convinced that's going to happen, but I acknowledge it could happen. But I'm saying even if it does, and even if that is some sort of psychological trigger and XRP starts to plummet a bit as a result, I still would think that would just be temporary, and then it would just go back, because that's just humans being emotional, and that's if that happens. I'm still here for the volatility, and I think this is going to be way, way, way bigger in the future. And this is the best place to go to achieve life-changing wealth for the everyday person. I firmly believe that. Doesn't mean there's not risk, and I don't think most people will achieve it, but I also believe most people are their worst enemy when it comes to investing, because they make emotional decisions. You are your own greatest threat. Like, I am my own greatest threat. If I don't control myself, I'm in serious. I mean, unless you want to say that Gary Gensler's the biggest threat, maybe that's the biggest threat. Okay, fine. But you know what I mean. Outside of extreme government overreach, in terms of just investing, like, we are our own worst enemy at times, right? Now, I'm good. I don't feel emotions anymore. Emotions are stupid, so I just don't have them, but I used to have them back before I was an XRP bot, and I know they don't feel good when you get scared because prices go down for whatever you're putting your hard-earned money, and I get that. But to me, I get excited. It's the opposite for me, because I have enough experience and understand how markets work in a general sense. I understand enough. I'm not a guru, but I understand enough. And so when I see these opportunities, I take advantage of them. That's what I'm saying. So you all do whatever you want, but that's the way that I look at it, and I think it's fun as hell. And we're gonna be partying. Look, Frecky has said when XRP, I think the threshold he set is $7. That's when he plans to sell. Apparently, I think it might have been $7.50. I think it was $7. He's gonna have an XRP party in Las Vegas, and I'm pretty sure everyone's invited. I'm gonna be there. It'd be so great to finally meet her. But so that's what we're waiting for. That $7 mark, and it doesn't mean XRP would necessarily have to stop there, but we all have our different goals, and a big part of it, of course, is a function of how much you hold and what your actual targets are. It's all personal, but there's so much to look forward to. But I'll wrap up here. You let me know what you think, but I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. So that would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.